And here we go. We are live.
Finally.
Finally. It took a little bit. We didn't have the spacers that we needed for said sub. Apparently, she got a big booty behind her. 600 ounce JSS Audio 18. Didn't quite fit in the chamber. So, without further ado, being that we're a little bit behind schedule, we're going to bolt this door shut. We're going to look for the peak frequency, talk about our sponsors, and get the show over. Behind schedule about 30 minutes.
Nathan said about time we're getting full on popcorn.
Pop. It wasn't for lack of effort.
Ed Parker said he hit refresh like 30 times.
Ooh.
Ed Parker. I think he just didn't want to miss it.
Oh, fine. About as tight as that door can get, I think. So we'll go ahead and
Times 1 or times 2?
it's power times 2. So we'll do real time. We'll look for the peak frequency. It is wired to 1/4 or to a 1/4 ohm per amp. It's on two 12Ks. So hopefully everything goes accordingly. Radio's on.
Hi, Zach.
What's that? So we'll start at track 7. Amps going on.
We're already at 64 live.
65.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna try starting at track 7 and see what we can't do.
Pretty much.
11 watts. 9 watts, 151.
Fifty-one 7. Ain't gonna work.
Hmm?
It's not enough rise. $64 track. 69.26 at 72 watts. $60.
Lake says, ouch, better have some serious rise at 0.25.
Here we go with Blake again.
I can hear an echo. Is there an echo?
So that ain't gonna work. 4 amps it is.
Slight echo.
That's not even starting to get into. Usually it drops down to just a hair.
Right.
We ain't doing that today. But
Not again.
How about now? Still an echo? No echo.
so we don't have enough rice. So we don't have. You could try to leave that one up.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now?
You don't even know if they're answering or not.
That's right. So we just got that. Works. Does it calm before the storm?
Yep.
So even technically, if it's rising to that down low, it's going to be rising about 1.2 up top per amp, which is, I mean, the territory of climbing, the thing can hold it. I think 26,000 watts, 25,000.
Give it the sauce.
For a coil or?
No, that's for the set. You figure we can clear 18,000 out of the set.
Right, right.
But you figure that's a little bit lower resistance. He'd be able to get like 36.
Yeah.
18 times 2.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on how it acts after that.
Happy birthday, DJ.
DJ's birthday?
You haven't been on in the group message?
Not at the work. The work on the dog. Be out there working. You haven't seen it. That's the deal. They're cracking the whip and asking about the topics. So what's everybody's guess down below? What's it gonna do? Break an 80? You gonna beat the SAB2? 18? What's the next one up after that?
179.
79.
I don't know. As long as it handles it,
As long as it,
yeah. I'm seeing an 80.
An 80?
Yep.
Excited for that.
80 plus. You gonna take out the HDX more?
Maybe. Who knows?
So we don't have to, we gotta tune in and find out.
Dave, I saw your message come through. We'll start yesterday. This is not a normal thing, but we have to put out shows daily this week because we're not gonna be here at all next week. This two shows on Wednesday. We are trying to.
Next week he can have all of Wednesday. You can have all the week if he wants to.
We don't do daily videos this week. We are never gonna do this. There's literally like 8 subs sitting in one of the rooms over here. There's like 6 sitting in my bedroom. There's like 2
All right.
sitting in here. So sorry.
Alright. So sorry. I'll join you live when we're done with this live. I'll watch you. I promise. All right, back in business. We got the cold snacks rolling. Thanks to Mr. Tony, the fine gentleman that provided this up for us to beat on today, I guess. We'll restart that and see if all the apps turn on, I guess. It's going. And here,
Move the mic over there.
do you have it on this mic? Here, let me see. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. No, that ain't it.
All you gotta do is tag people.
Oh, let's go. Settings. Audio.
If you go to the live,
Oh, it's on there.
if you go to
Everything's on there.
Carlos Rodriguez,
What are you trying to do?
You said there was an echo.
There is, because the mic is right here. It's picking up this.
Oh my god. No me grites tampoco, eh? You want it right there?
Sure.
Is that better?
Everything.
Less echo?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna try that. Oh, it's power times 4 now. Jesus, Scott Dinwiddie's coming after you. Said,
What's that?
"F you, Tony." He says that Scott Dinwiddie. All right, so we'll try that again. Doing volume 30. Now it is on 4 amps. Should be a little bit safer. So 62 watts. We're doing a 5931. $160.3. $160.8. $61. The other one's louder now. And it is. So like track 15, we might come back to that at another period. Looks like the temp sensor is reading accordingly.
Perfect.
So we'll go ahead and hit it with watts and see where we end up. We gotta set it to
Be cold.
peak cold.
Yeah, we're good.
Y'all making the chat not like Tony, and I don't even know him. I want to block him now. Alrighty. So we'll hit it with a 500 watt hit and see where we end up. So at 500 watts, we're doing a 170.63.
Was that the light?
What?
I don't know.
Where?
The light. Yep. The
Oh
light.
yeah, one of the lights shut off. You happy with the 500 watt hit?
Yeah.
It's louder than most people on Facebook. I think 500 watts for a single 18. That is not too shabby if you ask me. So real quick and dirty, since we dragged this on far enough, we'll go ahead and talk about our sponsors. At the top, we got Team Base Outlaws out of the Kansas City, Missouri chapter. To the far right, we got Outcast Car Audio, which is a dealer for most major brands. He does ship to the lower 48. To the below them, we got the Chalk Wagon on TikTok. To the far right, still missing an ear, but he can still hear us. That's for sure. We got Mobile Audio Network. To the far left, we got David Berger Designs, custom car audio and designs. Hit him up. Just below them, we got Vegas Style out here representing. To the far left, we got LF Audio, which has provided us with this fancy little HPV high precision voltmeter. If you go to his website and you're interested in a meter, do lfaudio.com/Delilah, and we get a little cut that helps go into the show. just below them, we got Audio Ace. To the far center. Is that even a thing? A far center? We got Send It Squad with Got These and Troy. Below them, we got humpaudio.com. So wait. Every time I read that, I just have to do it. To the right of them, we got DJ Dirty Bass. To the far right, we got Pro Audio Center. Below them, we got Puns Customs. To the far left, we got ficaraudio.com. Below them, we got Nilo Media that provides us with this fancy single sub voice coil temp sensor. Below them, we got Shitting on Them. Just below them, we got Sundown Car Audio. And the sponsor of today's show is Jones Subwoofer Solutions. They are also on the sponsorship board. We appreciate
And
you,
Thank you
Miss Tony Berge,
for bringing this up.
for bringing the sub, for providing his spare sub for this abuse. Below them, we got Boland's Audio. Below them, we got Main Street Auto and Tire. .com/car audio. Below them, we got Game Changer Car Audio. No, it's Game Changer Custom Car Audio. And below that, hiding in the little corner, we got DC Audio. So I think I've done.
Oh, there's one more.
And then there is one more. It is DC Auto out of Sparks, Nevada. So we appreciate each and every one of you guys for sponsoring us. That helps us cover, expenses in terms of Gorilla Tape. Like going through that. CA glue. Amp repairs.
We haven't been using a lot of Gorilla Tape lately.
We haven't. I mean, these things are just they're not phased by what we're doing. I think we got to get more power or something, and we got to figure out a way to wire 8 amps to them, I think. Maybe not. So with that being said, I think I've done yapped enough. We'll go ahead and hit this thing with 1,000 watts. See where it takes us.
And yes, Cal, I think we can make that happen. He wants us to put flowers in there since we didn't put in the Christmas tree.
Flowers.
Or
I mean, the
Valentine's Day.
Christmas tree might be on sale. Might have a dozen of roses. Can we do it after Valentine's so that way I can give them to Jess and then she can put them in? Just thinking out loud. So we'll go ahead and hit this thing with 1,000 watts and see where it takes us. So at 1,000 watts, we're at a 173.25. We gained just about 3 decibels for doubling power. So that's definitely linear. I wouldn't look at the volts and the amps too hard. It does look like we're rising to about 1.98 ohms. So that is good.
Temperature is only 66 degrees.
66 degrees. So that's about right where it needs to be, huh?
Yeah.
I think so. So with it being about 65 degrees now, 66, I think that's cool enough for at least another hit. And then we'll talk about our stars. So
Well,
we'll
let me
reset
reset
the
it.
meter. We'll give it about 2,000 watts and we'll see where we end up. Got about 4 seconds
Just a
on the
tickle.
track. Just
That
the
was
tickle.
Carlos's word of yesterday.
So on 2,000 watts, it rose to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, did a 175.70. So it's not exactly hitting the 3 dB per double, but it's about 2.6 dB. So that is not terrible whatsoever for doubling power, I think.
Temperature is at 79 degrees.
79 degrees on the voice coil. And the voltage in about 15.42. The Modelos are sitting about 34 degrees, maybe 32. Actually, I can tell you right now. 43. The fingers are off.
They are definitely up.
Garage temp or the bay temp is about 58 degrees.
Okay. Seems colder in here for some reason.
It does seem
It's probably
colder.
the breeze that's coming through that door.
Maybe. So that way we don't start sweating. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and talk about our sponsors.
Star Senders.
Well, they're kind of sponsoring.
They
I
are.
guess.
And you're about to erase those names over
No,
there.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yes. You have a bad habit of that.
So we got Stephen Duncan at the top. We got Nilo Williams. We got Charles, Adrian, Nathan, Samuel,
Corey, Michael, Jerry, Eric. You were
Aaron.
stuck there for a minute.
I was waiting for you to kick in. You know, we can't
Mhm.
just completely run the show. We got to have you give a little bit of input. We got Aaron at the top. We got Chad, John, Zachary, Eric, John, Mike, Blake, Daniel, Francis, Adam, Marshall, The Log. We got Mr. Richard with the Chalk Wagon. We got
Chalk wagon.
Tommy, Eugene Whitmore.
And Chad does have a star because I'm starting to go back all the videos and look at all the stars. And so far, it looks like he is in the lead.
Is that like the frequent sender bonus?
It's just.
Do we give him like
overall,
another 100 entries
We'll have to figure something out because
for
he
the
is
top
way up there.
sender? I mean, you definitely
Chad.
have to. We got to give him a bonus or something, you know, for the non-entry 3.9
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
the non-raffle.
the non-raffle, yeah. Or the non-raffle. So we're back to 67 degrees. We are low enough, I think, now to
Chad is dead.
hit it with maybe 4K, if you guys know what I mean. You good with that?
I'm gonna reset it.
Reset the meter and we'll see where we end up now. When what, Curtis? Is it the non-waffle? Is that what you're asking? And here we wait, hold on. We got about 10 seconds on the list. On the track. On the thing. The thing with the thing. Eric says
Eric, you're up there as well. So
Papi is Chad. Here we go. 4,000 watts. At 4,187 watts. We got about 93 degrees Fahrenheit. We got about 1.7 ohms per amp. And I mean, power factor is looking gorgeous, sitting about 0.901. Eric says this is going to do an 82. He says it's going to take the #1 spot, I think.
I'd be surprised if it does. If it does,
Did you slip him the 20 spot so you
No,
can
I
you
didn't.
comment that?
no.
Also, apparently, I work for Sundown.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, they're slipping me some money under the table to get them to that spot.
Man.
You guys must not know that Tony slipped me 2 Benjamin Franklins, not just one. So this might take the #1 spot today. We're gonna have to figure that out.
let's see. Let's look at the sheet.
So where are we at right now?
We're about to see right
We're about to
now.
find out. So at a 177.39, we are currently sitting at.
Right
Boy, it is a tough list, huh?
below the Frankenwoofer.
We're at the number 10 spot, right? 11.
11 spot.
Did we get
We're
the
past the. I'm not even gonna name it.
what?
But that's only on 4,100 watts.
That is only on 4,100 watts.
That it is.
What are you? Wait, the Scar?
Don't say that name around this place.
Oh, Jesus. So we got about 7 degrees dropping. Cal says sundown paid to meter slightly closer. JSS said to put the meter in the sealed chamber. Wow.
Oh, in the
You know, with
chamber.
with enough money, we might have to throw a meter in the sealed chamber and see what it
Oh
does.
God.
It might take that #1 spot from sundown. We're gonna have to see. Now it'll top out before an 80. We're gonna see. Jordan says, "Let it eat."
Where's Jacob? Somebody tag Jacob.
I think Jacob's asleep already. He's like 4 hours ahead of us.
3.
3 hours. Gonna have his tinfoil hat or the mad scientist hat? Which of the two? One of them. The next hit we're gonna be shooting for 8,200 watts. We might stop at 7,500, but no, on this lead finger, it's probably not going to.
Dropping pretty quick. 72 degrees.
We got about 3 degrees left. Once we hit 69, we'll go ahead and let it eat again.
Almost 9 p.m. our time. So yeah, like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's about 3 hours. But we appreciate every single one of you guys for joining us. Even though we try to shoot it a little bit earlier, it just, things don't line up. This is just our time, I think. 5:30. If we set it for 5:30, 6:30, you know, who's counting?
This is
I'm
our
not.
normal time. It's just
The JSS is cheating. I'm gonna just say it like that. I'm gonna just put it out there. I don't know what Tony did to this sub, but it is not stock.
Hey, you saw it. It is.
Well,
Just get-
technically, I don't know what a stock one looks like. It might be fixed up,
No,
you know?
just got extra glue on the triple joint.
We got Mr. Steve Barber in the house. Once we get done with this deal. Yeah, we were trying to, Steve, but the problem is we go on vacation next week, Monday through Sunday. So we need to get as many of these subs out of here. Or if not, we're not going to be able to attend the showdown. And, you know, that's not a thing. So we need to bust these things out.
Yeah, we tried. He's been working since 4, trying to get it in, and
I've been trying to get it in, and she just ain't giving it to me, is what I'm saying. We're about 68 degrees. We'll go ahead and stop yapping, and we will smack it with 8,000. Mr. Tommy Eugene says that he owns a transport company. We might have to get with you to kind of see what we can possibly. Do you ever travel from Vegas to the East Coast? Or no, Mr. Tommy? Well, I'm asking him for finals. Maybe you can help us out.
multitask. Oh no,
I can't.
You
No,
can't
literally, it's
multitask.
one thing or the other. 94.17 with 0 watts.
Ooh.
And here we go. 8,000 watts. So at 8,000 watts, we climbed up to about 125. 178.65. We're letting the thing flap along. It's the other door.
What frequency is that at?
That is sitting at track 15. So that is one or 60.4. Seems like the PF is going up. That's good. It's getting more efficient, is what I'm saying. And
Is it a 4-inch coil?
this is a 4-inch coil, yes. So double the power. We gained what, 1.2 dB,
Mm-hmm.
and we gained about 1.2.
What is it at now? 178.65. It is right above the Trinity TAS, right below the DD818F.
Sweet baby Jesus. What spot is that? Is that number 8?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the 8th spot.
It's in the 8th spot on 8,289 watts. So that's not doing too terrible if you ask me. Mr. Nick says Papa Fuller is in the house.
He said he forgot we were on again. Today or this week is daily videos.
No matter what time they come out, well, tomorrow it has to be at 4:30.
The latest.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It has to be at 4:30.
Just 'cause
There's
our kid has guitar. So
he has
we
guitar,
have-
and he will not forgive us if we don't make that. We got Mr. John Hart with Audio Ace in the house. How's it going, John? What is?
This mic, it seems like it's just getting loud.
It keeps getting louder and louder. The phone's like, you're trying to mute me, but it's not gonna work. You know, it's not gonna work. So what do you think so far, Tony? You happy with the results?
So far,
You want
yeah.
a little bit more out of it? I think we can get at least another 5 dB.
Sure, let's go for it. You were talking 30,000 watts total.
I was
so-
talking
That's what
30,000.
I heard,
I just don't
30,000
know if
watts.
the PTSD from the scar is gonna let me take it that high. But might get in there, you know. I might give it the extra click or two.
Jacob says 179.8.
The essay.
Oh, for the essay.
For the essay.
That's it. Oh yeah, that's what it is. 79.81. John Hart equals royalty. I'm actually wearing the hoodie he sent me. So
I
He's
heard
a
there was a
great guy.
few more companies that were gonna hop on board on the sponsor board, but we still need to extend it over one of these days. We'll
Yes.
try, but just doesn't seem to be happening. Every time we think we're done with this project, they just add a little bit more. And I guess that's good to keep the payroll going, but you know,
will David take down Goliath?
depends on what's going on, Mr. Dion. Because we are on 4 amps, so we have the capability of getting a little bit more power, but we will see. Aaron, I've been bugging Scott, but Mr. Scott is unfortunately busier than hell, is what I'm saying. So eventually we'll get him on there. It's likely going to be after the vacation, or we're still going to be working. Technically, it's a conference.
Just happens to be at the Dominican Republic. That's all.
Work all day and party all night. So what is going to happen? I think powers times 4. Yeah. So the power is total power right now. It is automatically on this little screen right here. You guys can see my finger. Somewhere right there. It's power times 4. Just waiting for that temp to drop down just a tickle. No, you're making it worse.
It's times 4.
Colby says it's time for a pile.
For a
Yes, they
pile?
do, Scott. They definitely make a stout sub.
Hey, we do have a piggy fund. So
Do we
if
have a piggy
if
fund?
you donate it to the piggy fund, you have voting capabilities. So make sure you let us know what you want to see.
Whoop, whoop. Eric says we need a Radio Shack Optimus. Is that like Optimus Prime? Just kills everybody, Eric? I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Where am I? Got about 3 more degrees on the temp, and we will smack it with maybe we'll go up to 12K. 14?
What do you want to do, Tony?
Tony wants all of it. Don't ask him. He's 30,000 right now. Just lay down, you know,
It's
get
y'all-
it.
It's y'all show, so do what you want.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why Tony's going to end up high on this list. I can guarantee it. Hopefully, I can guarantee it. John says double it.
16?
15, 18. How many subs have we tested so far? And what's the number 1 spot? Austin, the Sundown, 18 is in the number 1 spot right now. UV2. Everything is trying to take it out, but nothing is quite getting there just yet.
The crossfire came close now.
The Crossfire came really close. It was 0.35 off of the number 1 spot. Just about the same power. Joe Price said double the power. Thank you, Tommy, for sending those stars. We don't quite know what you sent, but we do have a blank comment that shows that you do. And thank you everybody else who has so far.
I've seen Tommy sending stars like all throughout this thing.
Oh Lord.
So thank you, Tommy.
We're about 69 degrees, and you guys know that that's my number. So without further ado, we'll let this track reset. We'll click it up to volume 53.
Oh, hold on, let me reset it.
Oh, and then we're going to stop around. We're shooting for 12K, but more than likely we're going to end up a little higher than that. Here we go. Psych, you thought I was going higher than 12K. We got about 136 degrees on the temperature. And it seemed like this sub is barely coming alive, I think.
Yeah,
This
I'm
was
starting to see
4,000 up.
Surround, movement.
Is it buckling?
It's just no, it's not
It's just
buckling,
moving.
It's just moving.
It's just moving. Should add a $1.99 sub button for us. I don't know how you would do that, to be honest with you, Tony. Maybe you can DM me. Is it a
Tommy?
thing?
It's Tommy.
That's what I said, Tommy.
No, you did not.
No?
No.
What did I say? Did I
What-
say Tony?
Yes.
Yeah, you said Tony.
Now, let's not get to the nitty gritty. Y'all know that
Now you
spelling
have to
isn't
say
my
his whole name.
Tommy Eugene Whitmore.
There you go.
Better?
Yes.
Crystal Audio Solutions is sending a sub, Mr. Josh. It hasn't came here yet, but we gonna see. What's not gonna happen, Mr. I ain't even gonna try.
Lewin?
I ain't even gonna try. Are you talking about that number one spot?
79.08. Let's see where it's at now.
You
So
know,
it
how the
is
temp. Well,
now-
granted, it only has about that much winding to read, but I mean, it's not spiking. So 130 degrees is what we've seen so far out of it.
So it's
Yeah,
right.
that ain't shit.
That ain't shit.
It's in
Not
the
for that
sixth
coil, anyways.
spot.
It's what are we at?
Sixth place.
We're in
Right
sixth
above
place.
the Audio Ace Jester, right below the DD 99. 9918.
What do you think, Blake? Do you think it's going to take out the 9918? Are you still in the chat? We gonna see. When is the avatar test? Eventually, Chris. You know, we don't really know what's going on or what's coming next. Tomorrow we got the Audio Q HDX3 coming up, so we got that to look forward
So
to.
what?
HDX3
No, what did you call it?
Oh,
Audio Q, Sound Cubed. It's the same damn company. Used to be.
That's not what it says on the box.
It used to say that on the
Oh,
box.
shoot, what happened?
we're still testing.
I disconnected it.
When is the Sony Explode test? We don't have one just yet, Cal, but
Hey,
you
I
know,
don't
we definitely have looked into that, you know? Because I remember when I used to have the Beamer, and that thing used to we weren't able to blow it, is what I'm saying. It stunk a lot, but we didn't blow it.
Thank you, Spencer and Samuel, for the stars. And once we're done with the show, please hop on quietly aloud because we are in their time slot. So far, we've taken 7 minutes of their time.
Was this the second time we did this?
Yeah. But
I was
first
sorry
time,
before. This time, it's inevitable.
Phil
I'm
Scarborough
sorry.
just-
It's just we have to.
Mr.
try and
Phillips
get
in the
through
house with
Yeah.
Vegas style.
Philip Scarborough just.
He just queued in, huh?
I think they're quietly loud is having a watch party too. So
Are they?
yes.
Well, if you guys, I don't even know where I was going with that. I started
think I listened
talking.
to work on.
We got Jeremiah Vegas style Becker. We got Vegas style in the house
Stop.
out here representing.
So there's a video of me yelling that out at finals, and
I will never let it down. Jessica don't let me let stuff down, and I won't let it down either, is what I'm saying. What's up, Darren? Vegas style, another Vegas style team member. Who else we got from Vegas style in the house? We got Craig Balls, or is he working?
He was in there a little bit ago. Don't know if he's still in or not.
Support the hose in the house. Somebody has to keep a roof over their heads, Jeremiah, is what I'm saying. Craig Ball says he's in the house. He ain't left. He's working and watching, is what he's saying.
he's literally down the street.
He can multitask. He can borderline drive over here for lunch break, you know, as long as we took to set up. I mean, you could always take a smoke break and walk down here. You're about that close.
We're at 78 degrees.
Cal says he's gonna make his team Vegas style-ish. Vegas-ish style. Since I'm 2 hours away. You know, we have some members in Cali, Cal. We have some members in Cali, Cal.
Yeah, we do.
We got Felicia in the house.
Yep.
Fifi.
What are the teams that we got in the house? I know we've seen Team Controlled Pressure.
Oh yeah, I saw TCP. I saw TBO, Team Base Outlaws.
Team Base Outlaws. We got Mr. Wright in the house. Really?
Team Ain't Loud.
Team Base Outlaws in the house. We got Team Ain't Loud. Team High Excursion. We got Scott Voss with Team Hurt Feelings. Team Hurt Killers. Team Killer Hurts. I don't even know why I just screwed that up when I was reading it. We got Team Forbidden Fabrications.
Team Blurred Vision.
That's a pretty good one. So when the high note hits, you know, your vision gets a little blurred. You got to turn it down if you want to see the street signs.
Team Bada Bing. Team Sundown.
We got Team Mega Hertz, North Carolina chapter in the house.
Team Ohmwreckers. Oh, some of these are really good.
Which one is Team? Is it Team Gorilla Base?
Which one? The GBB?
Yeah.
What
What-
does GBB stand for? Team Synergy.
Team 808. Team
Is
Send
that-
It with Dave Bradshaw.
Is
What's going on,
808
Dave?
Hawaii?
808 is Hawaii.
Oh.
We got
Team
Team
SOB.
Lethal Decibel. That's a pretty good one. Bass so high it'll kill you. We got Team Ruckus. Team
FBE.
Gorilla Bass Boys is with Team GBB. Team Earmum.
Team Newsom.
Team Flatline. Team
Jeff Jake. Oh,
Team
on Team
MBE, Jacob Fuller says.
Dion Bowman just chimed in.
We got Dion Bowman in the house. Got Team Sag Ward. We got a lot of teams in here.
Team. Oh God.
Team Vale Verga.
How we get on that one?
Team hit it with 15K already. I think we're going to skip 15K and go to 18K is what I'm saying. Brad is on Team Paperclip. Oh, my
I
word.
seen the paperclip today
Did you?
saying some stuff.
Team Audio Sellers count as a team?
Team
Yeah.
Beatdown.
Team Jacob Fuller, the devil, seen this. Team Paperclip all day. Team I Cook Wolfus. Team
Quad Brothers.
Quad Fathers?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a Hawaiian brand.
yeah. Team Subway?
Oh, so wait.
Subway. You know, Subway took a beating in the van.
Oh yeah.
You guys are looking for Subway car audio. Stop by humpaudio.com. He is a huge sponsor of the show from the get, and we really appreciate you, Mr. Eric Humphreys. We got Team Audio Ace with John Hart in the house. We got about 2 more degrees, and we'll smack it with I don't know which one to watch. The temp, the
That's
wattage.
Don't,
Tony, you want to watch the O-scope while I watch the wattage and scream at me if you see the little squiggly lines coming out of that?
I mean, the flat tops.
Yeah, this little guy. Yeah. We don't really take it to flat stops because the amps don't seem to like it. We
Team
got
No Mamas.
Team No Mamas in the house. Team Scar. All right. We done been rambling enough. We're taking it to volume 52.
Oh,
We're at half an ohm per amp times 4. And here we go. $179.67. What did it do on the previous hit?
179.67. It's it did a little bit. Wait, no, it moved up to right above the 9918.
So it took out the DD Audio 99 series. It's just below the
So it's
sundown.
what, 6th place now?
You
5th place. 5th place.
Yeah. But I think Mr. Adrian is right. I think we did hit a wall. It might have a little bit more inner, but I think it's starting to hit compression. Yeah, boss is in the lead if you take the list and flip it around, Mr. Cal.
What is it gonna take to get to the next one?
So the next one on the list is the
7, 11, 4.14. No,
Somebody said something was
Point
moving,
14.
flew around inside.
something was what?
Flew around inside.
Like
Oh
dust?
shit.
Or you want to open it?
Yeah, we can definitely open it while it starts cooling down.
I ain't trying to have no funny business. Just right on that NDF. Yeah, it's part of the NDF too. This number around the sub. Making its own little its own time zone. Straight. Yep. You're good for at least one more hit.
Somebody says, or Kevin Toole says the surround ripped.
The surround rip.
We're about to see right now. Anything happen? Just cap flew off? No, I think it's still there. I'm gonna turn it down. You want to take this camera?
Yeah. No. Be Gucci.
Still good.
Yeah, it's not even swollen. It's soft.
Give it one more hit.
I'll probably take it.
What do you guys think we should take it up to?
35,000 million watts.
35,000 watts.
Maybe not. We'll probably take it to the top of 52 or so. I can't quite decide. Quite.
Give it the sauce. It wants the sauce.
That?
That's what Aaron said. That's better like that.
Like that?
Yep. Sprite.
Alrighty then. We got about 6 degrees left on here. And we're gonna figure out if we can hit a little harder.
No, the SA did. It's very close. 179.81.
So the SA is just a tickle in front of it.
We did use a lot of Gorilla Tape in the beginning of the season.
Unbolt that driver's side window and let it windy AF. Maybe, Colby. Maybe we might do that in the near future.
Can you zoom the phone in some? So we zoom the phone in. You can't see the rest of the sponsors. We're still trying to figure out how to do like zooming in, but not all the way zooming in.
Yeah, Wally. But the problem with 4 amps, unfortunately, if something does go wrong, there's a lot that goes wrong. These things aren't cheap to fix. I still don't have my half boards back, and I don't know if I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit, is what I'm saying. I think once we get about 75 degrees, we'll go ahead and we'll smack it with maybe the top of 52, 51. I know 51 should be clean.
Jacob said, should I make an SPL SA18 and do 180 plus?
Do it. Do it. That's what I'm saying.
Eric says 40K.
Miguel says, why only 4 amps today? Why 4 amps today and 2 last night? So the sub wasn't built for the test. This is Tony's spare sub, personal sub at that. How do you say it? It's a dual 1 sub. If we wired in series, 1 per or 1 per amp, it's 1 ohm. The test would stop 30 minutes ago. It's the same thing we did for the Frankenwoofer. So I don't want to hear anybody saying that we don't do this for nobody. We wired the Frankenwoofer to 1/4 ohm per amp times 4. So that was a lot of biscuits on the line. And I mean, unless anybody wants to cover the bill, it's kind of going to be at the discretion of the knob turner, is what I'm saying. Jacob Fuller says he sent the U18 SPL kit already. And he ain't taking the Neo out until it needs to. What you talk about, Stacy? Need some Godfather 15Ks. Well, you can find somebody that wants to sponsor it. We can definitely throw them on the side, make a little test bench. Maybe that'll be season 39. Testing apps, see what they can do.
The Neo is locked in a safe, ready to roll if that you gets beat.
If that you gets beat. Jacob said if nobody beats it by the end of the season, which seems like it's never going to end, he's bringing it out and he's sending it, is what I'm saying. He might fly down here. You may wait till he hits with the F5 for this experiment. Maybe. Maybe that's what Scott's been waiting for this whole time too. For the final jabs to the left and to the right. Who's going to take the lead? You got 1 shot and 1 shot only. Rafi says Apex drama. So we got a little bit more. I'm going to go hit the little boy's room. And then we're going to hit this thing with, I don't know. Should I watch the O-scope? Should I watch the power?
I don't know. Too much to watch.
Bubba says, what is the info on this sub?
Go ahead and go to the bathroom while he. What is the info on the sub?
It's just a JSS 600 Series 18.
Stock or
Dual spiders, 1-inch spacer.
dual spiders, 1-inch spacer?
Yep.
Is that what you wanted to know, Bubba?
About time, Donald.
Quick roll in on the knob. Like yesterday?
It's a 4-inch coil.
4-inch coil. This is what I'm gonna leave this at. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Let me see your hand.
What? What?
Roll it up.
Why? Roll it up.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
on,
cold.
It's on this side.
What? Oh, the sub? I was wondering what you were asking for.
So Carlos is extremely loyal to Fi.
Where'd it go? You should see what's on my butt. But what are they saying?
Maybe you're gonna switch subs by the end of this.
Would we switch subs at the end of this? Sun down right on the butt cheek.
That's a secret tattoo.
We can't tell you about that one, Jacob, because then the memes are really going to start rolling. All right. So I think we waited long enough. We're at 72 degrees at the top of the windings. I'm good to send it. We're about 52. We see if we can't take it to the top of 52.
Oh, let me reset it.
We're going to reset the meter.
So they want you to
They want me to what?
roll kind of quick like yesterday.
More?
But hold it,
Like
but
I'm
hold
already
it.
rolling.
You're all rolling pretty quick. Hold on, let me reset it.
Oh,
Oh, hold
Oh.
on.
oh. And here we go.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. We were 0.01, 0.02. 0.02 away. And the sub's gone. I'm sorry, Tony.
What's that?
It is gone. R.I.P. R.I.P.
The
sub.
sub?
Completely
See
gone.
what happens when I listen to people rolling fast?
Damn it,
We
people.
could have. It would have did an 80.
How are the
But I would have
amps?
rolled slower.
How are the amps?
They're good.
Okay, I want to see that. You're gonna have to open the door.
What?
You're gonna have to open the
I don't
door.
want to open that door no more.
It's probably gonna be crunchy.
It's gone. You know, this whole season,
There's no smoke in there.
there's no smoke. Amps are alive. Yes, they survived.
Maybe it just went into protect.
Gorilla tape.
They're good. Don't protect your own. No smoke, so I don't mean to close. It was just a cone.
Guys, it was 0.0
Away
Oh, I see a big
from
hole
the
in
SA
Yeah.
V2. Jacob's gonna take a cigar, go outside real quick,
It's about to stay in the road.
and about to go.
Yeah, Jason Jones
Just
with his
hole.
He said, roll faster, roll faster. That's what you get when you roll fast.
Jacob says I need to, but it's cold.
But
He's about to go smoke a cigar, but it's
Oh.
cold.
is it snowing over there? He's in what, North Carolina?
Is it snowing, Jacob?
It'll buff out.
Here, take this one.
Ooh.
Is it-
Tape it up.
Gorilla tape. Are you gonna pull it out?
Tape it up.
This thing weighs a lot if you pull it out.
Tape it up with a 5-inch hole.
Yeah, just tape it up.
Great. And I suppose we can pull it out. That thing weighs like 100. Wait, what? That's not saying a lot.
Here. Wait, are you pulling it out? Yeah. Gonna pull it out.
You see that?
Ain't no amount of tape fixing that hole. It's 20 degrees out. Wow, that's cold. Need slow-mo playback feature. Amps are off. Definitely not, Adam. Logan says you just fisted the sub.
Yeah, right. 35. Maybe one of these days.
So you made it up to 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th spot, 5th place.
Damage report.
Why can't think of that way? No, you have to point it from that.
Get the light on.
Like remove it from the.
He's got it.
Oh, that busted out.
Wait, they can't hear you.
Alright, so here's the damage report.
Did you unmute it?
We got the cone busted up to 49. Okay. Pencil leads. Alright. Overall, did pretty good.
With a 35,000 watt hit.
With 35,000 watt hit. So while you guys look into your own eyes.
Oh God.
Ooh. Sorry. Got
Played too
lost in
much.
my own sauce there. What am I doing? We appreciate everybody for joining us. Big shout out to Mr. Tony. Yeah, right. There you are. Thank you for dropping out the sub, letting us beat up on it. Sorry you're gonna have to recone it, but at least that's one recone that I don't have to do.
Yeah, and sorry, quietly loud for taking up 33 minutes of your show.
If y'all
So
could take a second, go over there, peep in, drop a comment, tell
let
them I
them
sent
know.
you.
Let them know we sent you, so that
Let
they
'em
know that
we sent you. You know. And
we're sorry. Sorry.
that's about the end of the show. Tomorrow is going to be the Sound Cubed HCX4 sitting over there on the bottom. Hopefully we got our stuff together and we can be airing about 4:00 as the shooting time. We're supposed to stay overtime, but we'll see if we can't sweet talk the boss that's sitting behind the camera to let us start a little early. That being said, thank you everybody for joining us, watching. See you.